Hi friends, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk about new scenario in DAX. So please try to watch all my previous videos so that you'll get more understanding on different technologies like SQL Server development, performance tuning, Power BI and DAX, and integration services. Now we'll go to the Power BI desktop. There you can understand today's video demo. So basically, in my today's demo we have two tables. One is a product table and sales table. We want to compare whether the both records are matching or not. If the records are matching, we want to return one, otherwise return blank. So how to achieve this kind of requirement? I have seen most of the cases people are finding this kind of requirements. That is the reason I'm creating a video. So let's understand what kind of data exactly it contains. We'll try to explore more in details. So now you can see that product sales table and sales table. Okay, so both are tables, very small tables only. We'll try to see the data. So first table, sales table. Here we can see that there are two columns, ID column and number column. So now you can see the data. So 101A, so some kind of numbers and data. So in the sales table we have two columns and respective data. So same thing in the product sales table also we have product ID and name column. So the requirement here is I want to compare product sales table to the sales table. When the records are matching from the both the columns, I want to return one, otherwise return blank. So how to do that? So we are going to see. So this kind of scenario I have implemented three ways. So we'll try to see the three ways also. First way, we'll see that. So now here I have written the code. So by using calculate count rows function, here what I am doing, calculate, I'm just counting the how many rows are in the sales table, and here I am taking filter. I'm just comparing from the product sales table to the sales table if the number and number matching and product ID. Okay, if both are matching, I want to return the number one, count is one, otherwise return blank. In this case I have used this count rows and filter function. So when it comes to second scenario, so we can see that same thing, count rows only, but here I have used the if condition. Okay, if the condition is matching, I'm returning the 0, otherwise return the blank. So in the third scenario, same thing by using switch function, same output only. Okay, but I am implementing. So first one is filter function, another second one is if condition, third one is the switch function. So likewise we can implement different ways, same kind of requirement we can achieve, so different ways. So now you can see that this is the third way. In this case I am using within the filter function, in the filter expression I am using the switch function. Switch true if the id is equal to id, sales table id is equal to product sales table product id, and number is equal to product table name. If both the condition is matching, I want to return one, otherwise return blank. Okay, same thing here in the filter function itself. In the filter expression I am writing the if function. Same thing here, directly in the filter function itself, in the filter expression I'm writing in the direct code. So likewise we can implement so this kind of requirements. Even not only one, we can keep it anything like 2, 3, 4. It depends on the requirement. So likewise we can write the expression. So I hope you like this video. So if anyone looking for online training on the below courses, you can send me an email like a DAX course, or so basically DAX course we are launching around, it will take 30 days. So anyone looking for online training, so please send me an email. So thank you so much for watching. So we'll see you in the next video. Thank you guys.